Hi guys, Debbie here. Welcome to my channel, welcome back, and welcome to this video which I'm super excited for. It is a collab with three of my good friends here on YouTube. So with Nikki, Raven, Kittie Jay, Havoc and Anya Stamper. I've collabed with all three of these ladies before, but not in the same video, so it's nice to be able to get us all together to do something with a palette that we all love and adore as well. So as you know from the title, it's this one, the Flair by Ace Beautē, and to be honest, I've used this 4 times I think. I did a first impressions and then I did another video of 3 looks, and I've not used it since, purely because I've had so much makeup to test out, so I haven't really had the chance to play with it, because I absolutely love it. It's not, you know, for any other reason. These are the shades inside, if you're not familiar with the palette. Now what we decided to do for this one is to choose a shade for each of the other 3 and a shade for ourselves, and we could see this sort of building as we went along. So we had a bit of a chat going on Instagram, and first person chose a shade for each of the other 3 and one for themselves, and then the next did it. So I was trying, when I chose the shades for other people, not to trip them up, but to try and make a colour story that I thought they would enjoy, and I think everybody did that. So we're all going to be creating different looks because we've got different shades, but we're all colourful makeup lovers, so we kind of stayed away from, definitely from the brown, although it's a nice brown, so nobody got that one. I don't think anyone got the mulberry shade either. Shades that were chosen for me were Saffron, Atlantis, Cider, Mirage, and then we were allowed to choose one more shade of our own choice that nobody knows about, so we chose sort of offline from the chat, and I chose Firefly. So I've got very warm tones here, but then I've got this pop of blue as well. So honestly, these are some of my favourite shades in the palette. I would have been quite happy just to do all warm tones. These are my favourites, but I've got a plan for the blue, so I think it's going to make quite an interesting look. But as I say, everyone's got different shades. Some of the others have got some of the greens and whatever, so it'll be interesting to see what everyone creates. And as I say, we're not here to catch anyone out or make this too much of a challenge. We're trying to do looks that, you know, I chose definitely for my people, the looks or the colours I thought they would like. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I'll scoot you in and I'll start creating the look for you. So to start off my look, I'm going to go in with Saffron first. I'm going to take an angled brush. This one's by Spectrum. I've already primed my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to use the angle of that just to start off the angle shape that I want. But I didn't want anything too harsh, so I thought this brush might do well for me. I'm just going to pack that into my crease, or slightly above my crease I would say. And I can't remember who chose this colour for me, but thank you, because it's my favourite. So if you guys don't follow the other 3, first of all, why not? Because they're all amazing. But I'll just speak a little bit about them. So Nikki is from the Netherlands. She always starts her videos saying she's 43 and from the Netherlands, so I'm sure she won't mind me saying she's in her 40s. Does amazing makeup looks all the time, colourful makeup looks using the sorts of palettes that I enjoy. So if you're not familiar with Nikki's channel and you like the kind of makeup that I do, I think you'll like what she does. And she's so funny as well. She always has outtakes at the beginning of her videos that make me laugh, and she's just so much fun. We always, whenever we're planning these collabs, have the best time chatting on Instagram, and she just makes me laugh so much. She's just naturally funny and just so lovely. And then I met Kittie through Nikki, and I adore her as well, and I can see why those two have become such firm friends, because they've both got the same wicked sense of humour, to be honest. And Kittie's quite new to YouTube, probably been on it similar amount of time to me, or perhaps a little bit less than me, and she's doing really well, collabing with lots of people, really coming into her own now, and doing some really beautiful, colourful looks. And she's a lot more comfortable in front of the camera, I think, than I am. I'm like quite a shy, reserved person really, but Kitty is just an extrovert, and you just feel comfortable watching her. She's in control on the camera and knows what she's doing, and her quality is great, particularly for the length of time that she's been doing it as well. I was saying that to her recently when I was chatting with her. And Anya, I think most people in the colourful makeup world will know Anya. Anya has collabed with most people, I think. I think she said to me last month she'd done 27 collabs, which to me is crazy. I don't know how she keeps up and how she knows what she's doing when. But she's so sweet, so lovely, and one of the nicest people that I've met through doing this. I mean, all of these girls are so nice, which is why I was eager to collab again. And we'd started to discuss doing a collab, Nikki and Kitty and I, and we just had to invite Anya along, so that's what we did. And Anya's already created her look. I don't think the other two have filmed those yet, and Anya said she's the happiest she's been with her look, so I'm really excited to see that, because she does some very beautiful, colourful looks. She buys like lots of palettes as well. She's got lots, and I did a collab with her with Blush Tribe and Certified palettes because she loves them as much as I do. And the collab I did with Nikki and Kitty was with the Jawbreaker by Jeffree Star, and was a face-off, so I'll link those videos so that you can see if you want to. Right, so what I've been doing there whilst I've been chatting to you is really building up that crease, but then I've taken a fluffy brush. This is from the original Jeffree Star collection, and I've chosen it because it's a natural hairbrush, because I wanted to really get another colour almost out of that saffron by really shearing it out at the top there, because I don't have a pinky kind of tone shade, but I wanted to kind of almost make one. So I'm just really taking my time to blend on the top there, just to give me a bit of a pinky tone towards my brow. And I've not taken this colour in too far, because I want to give myself plenty of space for the shimmers that I'm going to be laying down. Right, I'm going to do my lower lash line next. I'm doing things in a very weird order these days, but just what I wanted to do. So I'm going in with Atlantis, and got a bit of a smudge brush to start this off. Short shader from Sigma, and I'm just going to pack that close to my lashes. I am going to make a wing with this shade, so I'm going to bring it up slightly. I don't want to blend it in with that red, because that won't look very nice. So I'm packing that shade, as I say, as close as I can get it to my lash line, and extending. Trying to get the same angle on both eyes. That's always a challenge for me. Do you guys have something that you find a challenge? But it doesn't matter how many times you do your makeup, that thing causes you the issue. For me, it's trying to get the symmetry right with my eyes. I don't think my eyes are quite the same shape. I think everybody's probably got this, you know, one of them's slightly different. But that's it packed there. And then I want to do an extended inner corner, so I've swapped to a flat definer brush to do that, because the natural shape of the brush does all the work for you, like that. It's one of my favourite shapes to do, and I've not done it in a little while, so I just thought it might be nice for this look, because when I knew I'd got this colour, I thought it's the perfect liner colour. Just going to sharpen up that line for that wing I want to create as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for now. I am going to blend it out underneath at some point, but that's given me sort of the overall shape, so I know where I'm going with it. So now I'm going to go in NYX glitter primer and the cream colour brush from Sigma. And I'm going to pack that all over my lids as a sort of half cut crease shape and just above my natural fold of my eye. I just think it gives me a bit more space to play with and looks a bit nicer as well, I think. It looks a bit messy right now because I've got some of the saffron shade on my lids, but I'll be covering that, so it won't be a problem. So I'm going to go in with the darkest shade towards my inner corner this time. So I'm going to go in with Mirage. Thought I'd play with the colour placement, see how this works. Gorgeous sparkly red, actually, it's really, really pretty. This is the only palette that I have currently got from Ace Beautē, and fun fact, Nikki didn't have this palette, but me and Kitty made her buy it because we wanted to use it for this collab. And me, Kitty and Anya already had it, but before we'd asked Anya along on the collab, me and Kitty were saying, well, we want to use this palette, so Nikki had to buy it. Well, she didn't have to, but she decided to buy it. Not only did she do that, she bought the Oceanic as well, so we've not been very good on her bank balance. But she's been doing some beautiful looks using the Flair palette recently, which I urge you to take a look at if you've not already. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Firefly shade, so the orangey shimmer. And that's going in the space I've left there. I'm sort of meshing that by dragging the brush across the Mirage shade that's already there. I'm going to take that all the way to the outer corner, but I am going to be covering some of this up with the wing I'm going to be creating with the Atlantis shade in a moment. Just taking that Jeffree Star blending brush again and just blending a little bit in the crease. I don't want to actually make this a cut crease. Okay, now the only shade we've not used so far is the Cider shade, and that I'm going to use as my blending shade. So I'm going to take that underneath that blue. And cheat and get myself a green. Basically that's going all the way in my eye bag area. And then I'm also going to use that shade as a kind of pop of colour accent in this area here towards my nose. So sort of from the tip of my brow into my nose there. It's one of these palettes that really gets you to be creative, you know. And just to blend that with that Mirage shimmer that we've got going on there, I'm going to go back in with a touch of that saffron. Gone a little bit too far in. I'm just going to see if I can rescue it with a brush without any additional product on it. And just, I think we've lost some of that yellow, so I'm just going to bring that yellow back. Right, now we've got the eyeshadow down pretty much. I'm going to use that Atlantis shade, so that shade, to create a wing shape over my upper lids. Just going to stamp that along using that flat definer to start us off. Just taking my time just to build up that opacity in the outer corner there. I've had this brush for a long time. It's the A15 from Spectrum, if you're wondering what I'm using. And I've probably had it about a year and I've hardly used it, and then I used it for something, can't remember what. Oh, I was doing a shadowing with the Dominique Cosmetics Rustic Glam palette and trying to pack glitter, like a glittery shade on my lids, and I used it for that and really enjoyed it. Right, I'm not going to mess with that anymore. I can't get it exactly even, but I think it's good enough. So, and I'll probably ruin it if I carry on. So that's the look right now. So I'm going to hop off camera, do a pencil in my waterline. I think I'm going to go with Linda Hallberg's Happy Mood, which is the yellow, to pull out the yellow that I've got as an accent there. And do my mascara and a lip for the look, and I'll be right back with you to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I love the intensity of that saffron shade. It's stunning. It's one of the best shadows in my collection. So as I say, whoever chose that one for me, thank you. So it's come out a lot more vibrant than I was expecting, the whole look, and I'm really living for it. I love the whole combination of colours in this one, and it's given me autumnal vibes, which I'm all about. I love this time of year. So what I did for my inner corner, I've got the Happy Mood pencil by Linda Hallberg in my waterline, and I've taken that as a base in my inner corner, and then I thought it looked a little bit too vibrant and yellow, so I've gone in with Ofra's Glazed Donut highlight, which is fairly pale, doesn't add a lot of colour, but it's just given me that little bit of intensity in my inner corner. So really happy with this one and how it turned out. So I'm always happy to use this Flair palette, and it's one of my absolute favourites in my collection. And the lipstick I've chosen for the look is this one. It's Gothica by Kat Von D, one of the Studded Kiss lipsticks. It's quite special because it's obviously a bullet lipstick, and it is a matte lipstick, but it's got sparkles in it, and the sparkles really do show, but it's not a metallic lipstick as such. It's almost got like pressed glitter in the lipstick. So that again is one of my favourite ones, and whenever I can find a look to rock it with, I like to wear that one. So hope you've enjoyed seeing me create the look and enjoyed watching the challenge and the collab between me and three of my best friends here on YouTube. And as I say, if you've not checked out Nikki, Kittie Jay's or Anya's channels, I'll have them linked below, and as soon as they've uploaded their videos, I'll link those as well. So please do go over and check out what they've done. I can't wait to see what they've done with the colours they've got. They've got some of the same colours as me. I think everyone's got at least one shade that everyone's got. So, you know, we're going to have similar vibes because it's all out of this same palette, but completely different looks, I'm sure, because we've all got different makeup styles. So really excited to see what they do. Thank you so much, girls, for collabing with me again. It's been so much fun, and I think whenever I do collabs with people, I get really nervous beforehand, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like I don't want to let the others down, and I want to be able to do a look that sort of holds up against everybody else, but it pushes my creativity to another level, and for that I'm really, really grateful. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like and drop a comment down below to say what you thought of the look, or even if you've got the palette, what are your favourite shades in the palette. But other than that, guys, hope you're having a fabulous day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.